How would you describe manipulator? How can person recognize if someone is manipulator or not?
A manipulator is someone who tries to influence or control others in covert, indirect, or deceptive ways, usually to serve their own interests, often at the expense of others' needs, boundaries, or well-being.
Here's a fuller description of a manipulator. 1. Indirectness. They rarely say what they truly want or feel. Instead, they hint, guilt trip, or create confusion. 2. The underlying motive is to control a situation, outcome, or person, often without openly admitting it. 3. They exploit emotions like guilt, fear, pity, obligation, or insecurity to get what they want. 4. In lack of transparency. Rather than expressing needs or limits directly, manipulators twist facts or withhold information. 5. Blame shifting. They deflect responsibility and often make others feel responsible for their problems or emotions. 6. Charm and deception combo. Some are charming and persuasive, but the charm is used as a tool, not as genuine warmth. 7. Absolute boundary testing. They often test limits and push past others' comfort zones subtly, seeing how much they can get away with. Examples of manipulative behaviors.
Guilt tripping. After all I've done for you, this is how you treat me? Passive aggressiveness. Avoiding direct conflict while expressing hostility through sarcasm or silence. Gaslighting. Making someone doubt their memory or perception to undermine their confidence. Being the victim. Exaggerating hardship to avoid accountability or to extract sympathy. Withholding. Using silence, affection, or information as a weapon.
Why people manipulate? What is the fear behind the need to manipulate others?
People manipulate others primarily out of fear. Fear of not getting what they want, fear of rejection, fear of losing control, or fear of being vulnerable. Manipulation is often a defensive behavior rooted in insecurity and unmet emotional needs. Here are some of the most common fears behind manipulation. Fear of rejection or abandonment. People may manipulate to keep others close, fearing that honesty or directness will drive them away. Example: someone may guilt trip a partner into staying, fearing loneliness or abandonment. Fear of losing control. Manipulation can be a way to maintain control over people or situations that feel unpredictable or threatening. This is often seen in workplace dynamics or family systems, where a person fears feeling powerless. Fear of not being enough, the insecurity. A person who feels unworthy may manipulate to gain approval, admiration, or validation. Instead of asking directly for what they need, they may use flattery, deception, or indirect tactics. Fear of vulnerability. Being open or honest exposes a person to possible rejection or judgment. Manipulation becomes a shield that masks true feelings or intentions. Fear of scarcity or loss. When someone believes resources like love, attention, or opportunities are limited, they may manipulate to secure their share before someone else does. Learned behavior or survival strategy. Some people learn manipulation early in life as a way to cope with unstable, neglectful, or emotionally unavailable environments. It becomes a strategy for getting needs met when direct communication failed or was punished. In short, manipulation is usually a substitute for open, honest communication, used when a person feels unsafe, powerless, or unseen. Understanding the fear behind manipulation can help us respond with compassion and boundaries, rather than just anger or judgment.
How to identifying manipulative behaviors or how to deal with them in a specific situation.
Understanding manipulators is not about labeling people as bad, but about recognizing unhealthy relational patterns. Many manipulators aren't consciously malicious. They're often emotionally immature or wounded, but their behavior can still be harmful.
Can you tell us how can someone protect from manipulation or how to confront a manipulator effectively without losing their emotional balance?
Here is how you can protect yourself from manipulation. Know your boundary. Be clear on what you're okay with and what you're not. If something feels off or you're repeatedly uncomfortable, trust that signal. I'm not comfortable with this, and I won't continue the conversation unless it's respectful. Be direct and assertive. Manipulators thrive in vagueness and emotional fog. Stay clear, calm, and firm. Use I statements. I feel, I need, I will. I need some time to think about this before giving you an answer. Don't get hooked emotionally. Manipulators provoke strong emotions, guilt, fear, pity, to control you. Pause before reacting. Ask yourself, am I being emotionally pulled into something that doesn't feel right? Recognize guilt as a tool. If you constantly feel guilty after interacting with someone, it may be manipulation. Guilt should lead to reflection, not surrender. Ask, am I truly doing something wrong or just being made to feel that way? Stick to facts, not feelings. When confronted, manipulators often distort the story. Keep the conversation grounded in what actually happened, not how they're trying to frame it.
How do we confront a manipulator effectively and safely?
Call out the behavior, not the person. Ever avoid name-calling. You're a manipulator. Instead, point out specific patterns. I notice that when I say no, you often make me feel guilty about it. That's not okay with me. Set clear consequences. Cabinets thrives where there are no consequences. Be specific. Follow through. If this continues, I'll need to take a step back from our conversations. Stay calm and grounded. They may escalate, become emotional, play the victim, or flip the blame. Don't mirror that energy. Keep your voice steady and stay focused. Use distance if needed. Some manipulators won't change. If they cross boundaries repeatedly, limit your contact. Emotional distance can be just as powerful as physical distance. Don't try to fix or heal them. You can understand their pain, but it's not your job to fix their behavior. Empathy is good, but don't sacrifice your peace for their wounds.
Any tips you can give us about manipulators?
Trust your gut. If you frequently feel drained, confused, or second-guess yourself around someone, ask, am I being manipulated into abandoning my own needs or reality?